Have you ever noticed something strange? Some relationships end in a single day, but somehow continue living inside a person's mind for years. The messages are gone, the conversations have ended, the person has moved on. And yet, part of the mind refuses to do the same. A song brings everything back, a photo changes the entire mood of the day. A random memory appears out of nowhere, and suddenly it feels like nothing ever ended. Why does this happen? Why can some people let go and rebuild their lives, while others remain emotionally attached to someone who is no longer part of their world? Is it love? Is it memory? Or is something much deeper happening inside the human mind? Tonight, we are exploring the psychology of why some people never move on, and why the hardest person to leave behind is often the one who already left long ago. Moving on is not about memory. Many people assume moving on means forgetting, but psychologically, that is not what moving on actually is. The brain does not simply delete important experiences, especially emotional ones. In fact, the stronger the emotional experience, the stronger the memory often becomes. This is why people can still remember conversations, moments, or feelings from relationships that ended years ago. The problem is not remembering. The problem is remaining emotionally attached to what the memory represents, because moving on is not the loss of memory. It is the loss of emotional dependence on that memory. Why attachment survives after separation. One of the most powerful forces in psychology is attachment. When people become emotionally connected, their brain begins treating that person as part of their emotional world, part of their routine, part of their identity, part of their future. This means that when the relationship ends, the loss is often much bigger than losing a person. They are also losing the future they imagined, the plans they created, the version of themselves that existed inside the relationship. And that is why breakups can feel so painful, because, psychologically, people are often grieving multiple losses at the same time. The brain hates unfinished stories. Human beings naturally seek closure. We want explanations. We want answers. We want endings that make sense. But many relationships end without satisfying closure. People are left wondering, what happened? What changed? Did they ever really love me? Could I have done something differently? These unanswered questions create psychological tension, and the brain keeps returning to the relationship, trying to solve a puzzle that may never have a solution. Sometimes people are not attached to the person anymore. They are attached to the unanswered questions. Why hope can become a trap. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to move on is hope. Hope is normally a positive force. It helps people survive difficult situations. It helps people stay motivated. But after a relationship ends, hope can sometimes work against healing. The mind starts saying, maybe they'll come back. Maybe they just need time. Maybe things will be different later. Every time reality tries to create distance, hope pulls the person back. Months pass, years pass, but emotionally, they remain waiting for a future that may never arrive. The power of idealization. Something interesting happens after many relationships end. People often stop remembering reality accurately. Instead, they begin remembering selectively. The good moments become brighter. The bad moments become weaker. Arguments fade, disappointments fade, problems fade, but the happy memories remain vivid. Psychologists call this idealization, the tendency to remember a person better than they actually were. Eventually, people stop missing the real person. They start missing an edited version created by memory, and that version becomes almost impossible to compete with because it only contains the best parts. When identity gets stuck in the past, for some people, the relationship becomes part of their identity. They no longer think, I was in a relationship. Instead, they think, that relationship was part of who I am. This creates a difficult psychological challenge because moving on no longer feels like losing a person. It feels like losing part of themselves. And when identity becomes connected to the past, letting go can feel frightening. Even when staying stuck is painful. Why social media makes it harder. In previous generations, distance helped healing. People disappeared from daily life. Memories faded naturally. Today, that process is much harder. A single photo, a single story, a single post, a single notification can instantly reactivate emotional attachment. The brain begins comparing, remembering, wondering, imagining, and every emotional trigger makes healing take longer, not because the feelings returned, but because the attachment never had a chance to fully settle. The fear behind not letting go. Sometimes the real fear is not losing the person, it is losing what the person represented. People fear starting over, being alone, not finding love again, not feeling that connection again. So they hold on, not because the past is still alive, but because the future feels uncertain. And psychologically, certainty from the past often feels safer than uncertainty about the future. The deeper pattern. If we step back, this story is not really about breakups. It is about attachment. The human mind struggles to release anything that once provided meaning, a relationship, a dream, a goal, a version of ourselves. Because attachment creates emotional gravity, and emotional gravity does not disappear the moment something ends. Sometimes, it continues pulling us long after the relationship is gone. Max's reflection. One thing becomes clear when we study this pattern. Most people who struggle to move on are not weak. They are often trying to hold on to something that once made life feel meaningful. But healing begins when a person realizes something important. The purpose of moving on is not to erase the past. It is to stop asking the past to provide a future. Because no matter how beautiful a memory is, it cannot become a destination. It can only remain a memory. Final lessons. 1. Moving on is not about forgetting. It is about releasing emotional dependence. 2. People often grieve the future they imagined, not just the person they lost. 3. Unanswered questions can keep attachment alive long after a relationship ends. 4. Hope can become a trap when it prevents acceptance of reality. 5. Memory often idealizes the past and hides its flaws. 6. The hardest thing to let go of is sometimes not the person but what they represented. And perhaps the most important lesson. Sometimes people do not stay attached because love is still alive. They stay attached because a part of them is still waiting for a story that has already ended. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you never miss a story or a lesson from me, Max. Let's keep learning, growing, and evolving together.